again. Sorry, I want to record what you're saying for you, for the everyone, just in case.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
So basically, I was explaining in mine that the quote, "You can't judge a book by its cover," to me means you can't judge someone based on what you see on the outside, because you don't know what a person is or how they may feel on the inside. And our identity box relates to it because we're showing how people may portray us on the outside and how, people look at us on the outside, but on the inside we're showing how we truly feel and how we may see ourselves on the inside.
Can you stay on and talk about some of these pictures? Like, where do you see that quote in some of these photos? Miss, I don't know if you want to select one, like the mean, yeah. So how does this quote relate to this box? Like it says Ladise is mean and rude. Do you think she really is mean and rude?
No, but I think it's just showing what people portray her as, and like maybe what she may hear every day.
Right? So assumptions are dangerous. And let's see, do you see any other like pictures or people, like you could put words on the outside of the box of what people say. Look, it says forehead there, right? Maybe people just see like something in your, like a feature. Like, I don't know, maybe people look at me and they think skinny white lady. I don't know. You don't really know what some people think, but so often we, like, what do we value as a society, the external or the internal? Jenara, what do we value as a society?
I think we value more, since we're in society and how crazy it can be sometimes. I think we value more of the external because we're trying to show, oh, I'm portrayed this way. Especially like in high school, you want to be perfect. You want to, because you don't want people to make fun of you. No one likes to be made fun of. So I feel like we value more of the external, because trying to show, oh yeah, I'm this, only this, because you don't want to show your true self.
Right. But then look, like, so this project is about discovering your internal beauty. Miss Hibbler, can you show some of the internal ones? So, Jenara, do you feel like you know your internal identity fully?
I would say no, because I'm still trying to find it, because if I'm being honest, I don't really know.
Right, we don't give ourselves time because we're worried so much about the outside and the cover, because we know people are judging our book by our cover, right? So we don't give ourselves time to create. This is an art and a visual and performing art class. In this Facing History unit, you are creating your internal identity. You're exploring it. So when I say this project can save your life, this project saved my life. It gets you beyond, and it helps you to create and discover your beautiful internal identity. So Jenara, if you could give anyone like the class of 2023 motivation to do their identity box, what would you say to them?
I would say, just do it. Not just for the grade, but also because you never know what you might find out about yourself.
And it's going to help you guys with your self-confidence, and it's going to help you guys just be happier people. Miss Hibbler, do you have any thoughts, or do you want to emphasize that secrets box too?
Yeah, I agree with what you were saying. Like, we really don't spend too much time thinking about our internal self. Like, I know I don't. Like, you're so worried about like every morning, like, what do? You get ready to like look decent, but that's kind of just like being professional, and like everyone's so worried about how people perceive them based on what they wear that you don't really take time to be like, am I okay right now?
Right. And what's the value, even though I don't have to share my secrets during my identity box presentation, right? But what is the value of like putting symbols in the box that represent that?
By putting this box in here and like not opening it up, like you don't have to tell us your deepest, darkest secrets, but by putting this in here, you are like facing those yourself. So this is for you. It's like a self project.
Right. And by acknowledging that you have secrets and you have obstacles, that is the beginning of getting over them. By facing your history and facing yourself and facing your struggles, that is the beginning of growth. But if we pretend that something's not there, if we stay in a dark cave and we don't face it, if we just focus on the outside of the cover, judging the book by the cover, we're gonna have a harder time. So please write in the chat, like take a moment, write in the chat, why is it so important for you to do the identity box and get it done by next class? And thank you, Jenara, for explaining that. And thank you, Ms. Hibbler. Everyone write in the chat, why is it so important to get this identity box? How can it help you? Doesn't only help your grade, but it's gonna help you for the rest of your life. Please explain.